Hey, what up, people? Welcome to my channel. This is Frederick, and today we're about to look at another form of interpenetration of solids. Okay, so here this time around, in previous videos we've treated cylindrical pipes intersecting another cylindrical pipe of equal diameter, both at right angles and other angles other than right angles. So today we're going to be looking at a square pipe intersecting another square pipe of equal sides. Okay, what I mean is the sides for the pipe B is the same as what the side for what pipe A. Now let me quickly try my best to be practical here. There's something I would like to show you. Now you may be wondering why this is looking this way. Okay, square pipe, why do we have to turn them? Now the truth is, let me use this as an example. Now this is a square pipe. Okay, this is just I'm just trying to improvise here. Okay, so this is a square pipe. Now you don't connect square pipes like this. Now this is pipe A and this is pipe B, for example. No, you don't connect pipes like this. No, you tilt pipe, because you connect them like this. Now the plan you can see to be what? Square. All right. No, so what you do is you tilt pipes like this in this form. Then this one also you tilt it in this form, so you connect them together. All right. So in this way, if you turn it and you're viewing the plan, you see the plan will take this form like this. I mean the square will take that form. All right, then also this one, as you can see, will take this form, not like this. No. All right, so these are you connect pipes together. These are you connect them together, not like this. This is no. All right, this will ease the flow of liquid and fluid, okay, in the pipe compared to this form. All right, okay, so now take a look at this example. We're going to do it real quick. Now we've been given the dimensions. The height is 80. This pipe A, pipe B. The length here is 25. Now this is the square. When viewed from this side, okay, this square you see here. All right, that's it here. So it's a square of side 30. So you can see 30 SQ, that's square. That means all the sides are what? 30. The same as this one, pipe A. All right. So let us start. Now draw a thin line, or okay, a thin line in this form. Just a minute. All right, okay, so don't forget we're going to develop pipe A and pipe B. All right, now this is the seam for pipe A. All right, we're going to give it a label later, and this is the seam for pipe B. Okay, so draw a thin line from up downward thin. Now watch the way I'm going to draw the what, the squares. All right, the square. All right, so what we're going to start with first is the plan. I want to draw the plan because you cannot draw the elevation without the plan. So you start with the plan. I mean, when viewed from the top, you see the square shape, okay, at the bottom like this. So that's what we're about to draw now. So get your 45-degree set square. All right, and watch very closely what I'm going to do. Okay, so now align either this side. You can even align your ruler if you like and place in this form. Okay, align it properly and place this and adjust. But I don't like to use my ruler. I prefer to use here as reference. So you align here properly with this line. Once you're satisfied, support with your ruler, slide to any convenient point of your choice and draw a line down. Okay, so I'm just going to slide there and I'll draw a line here. Okay, after drawing it, make sure you're holding this ruler very tight. Now adjust up, okay, and just at that same point you draw another line in this form. Okay, now there are several ways you can actually do that. Now another way you can do that is this. So after drawing this line, you can just what, relax, get your pair of compass. Now what is the length of side of the what, of the square? Now we're given as what, 30 square. So stretch 30, that's 3 centimeters on your pair of compass. So this is 3 centimeters or 30 mm. Okay, once you're done, just needle here. at this point. Now assume I haven't drawn. Okay, what I'm going to do now is, let me just get rid of this line, because the truth is just one line is enough. All right, so just this line is enough. Remember, this line is 45 degrees. So I have my 30 here, so needle here at this point here. Okay, now cut this line here. Once you're done cutting it, do not alter this 30, whichever dimension that is given to you. All right, needle here also, still on that same point. Just draw an arc here. Okay, draw an arc there, thin lines. Needle here with the same 30, cut this at this point, right? Then needle here with same 30 and cut this arc. So that's your 4 points. Now all you have to do now is get your ruler, connect to this point of intersection, connect to this point of intersection here, connect to this point of intersection. Make sure you're accurate with your drawing and connect here, and that gives you what? The square plan. Okay, so there are actually many ways you can go about this, many ways, but this is just one of the ways, and this is quite simple, I trust. Okay, so what you do next is I want to align your set square with the vertical line properly. Okay, so I want to adjust to the left a little bit. So support with your ruler, adjust to the left a little bit, then support on this other side. Now bring it down a little bit so that there will be space between the elevation and the plan. So just give yourself a little bit of space, then draw a thin horizontal line there and stop. All right, now align your set square in this form with this center line. Make sure you align with this center line, you support with your ruler, slide to this point here and draw a thin line up, slide to this point here and draw another thin line up. So that's it. Now let's check our dimensions again. Now this is 80, so I'm going to measure 80 here. All right, so this is 80 on the dot, that's 8 centimeters dot. All right, now I'm going to transfer this horizontal line here to where I have 80. So 80 and draw a thin line for now. All right, so there we are. So remember, both squares are of the same what? Length of side. Okay, both squares are the same. So now I can only assume, since I wasn't given the distance from here to the top or from here to the bottom, I can only assume that this pipe here is centralized on this pipe A. So B is centralized on A. So what I'm going to do is I will locate the center of this pipe here, which is 40. So if this is 80, then I have my 40 here, that's the center. All right, so what I'll do is I will align my set square with this, slide here and just draw a thin line first. Okay, draw a thin line and stop. All right, so now what I'm going to do next is I'm going to try to fix the pipe here. All right, good. So how do I do that? Now I need a reference surface of the pipe to be able to draw this, just like I did for this, to be able to draw this elevation. So I will get my 45 degree set square. Make sure you have enough space to your right. Okay, so let me try to adjust my board a little bit. Okay, good. All right, so now again align your set square like this with this line, right? Hold tight, support with your ruler. Now move, slide up. I want to draw from this side. Okay, so draw a thin line there, and that's just enough. Now I'm going to needle here, strike, okay, just strike an arc here. I will needle here, I will strike, then I will needle here, and I will strike this arc. Now I'm going to complete, I will join all of these points with thin lines. Okay, so I'm done with it. So I'm going to align this with this horizontal line, my set square, align with this horizontal line, slide down to this point here and draw a thin line to meet this pipe, slide up, draw from here thin lines to meet this pipe. I hope that's clear. Now we're told that the distance from here to here is what? 25. So we're going to measure 25. That's 2.5. So this is 0, this is 2, and this is 2.5. That's it. So I'm going to align my set square in this form with this, any of the vertical lines here. Okay, anyone will be fine. Then I'm going to adjust, sorry, let me do that again, transfer lines to this point here where I measured 2.5. all right, and I'll draw a line down. Now I will extend the line down so that it will connect with the plan. So just extend this one down in that form. All right, so what I'm going to do now is I will now draw the thick outline of this out. Okay, so that's it. You draw the thick outline here, okay, including the center. The reason is because at this point, you know, this is visible, this center line here, that's what you're seeing here. So this one on this side is this side, and this one here is this one. You know, there's going to be a pipe here. Okay, this is also a thick line, don't forget. Now align your set square with a horizontal line in this form, transfer to this point here and draw a line to touch this, transfer to this point here and draw a line to touch this. Okay, now actually, okay, also transfer to this center here, thin line. Okay, just draw it out. Now what I did here, I'm going to repeat for this line, but there's no need. There's actually no need. The reason because I already have gotten the what? I already got the points that I need. But actually I'm supposed to draw another square here to match this. The reason is because a situation whereby both pipes, pipe A and pipe B, are not equal. You are going to need another square here, because this line would be here anymore, because this square now is actually smaller. So it's going to end somewhere here, coming out like this. So you're going to need a square here to be able to draw to intersect. You understand? So that is why I didn't really have need for this. But for the sake of this video, let me just do it because of beginners, so that they will understand how I got this point. So I'll just quickly do that. What I did upstairs, I'm going to do downstairs. Here I will just align, just adjust a little bit. Remember, this is a 45-degree set square, not 30 or 60. So draw a line, and remember the square is what? 30. So this is 30. Don't forget. Then you just repeat the same thing. So I'm going to do that real quick. Okay, so that's it. So you will discover that all of those points here, if you connect them, see, they're exact, intersect those points. Okay, right. So I would like to do something here. So all right, so I would like to label number 80101. Understand that? Okay, 1 and 1, 0 and 0. Okay, that's why I labeled it. Now don't forget, you have to see previous other videos, and I explained the reason why these numbers will change when you come to the plan. Now remember, this top here is the 0, all right, but when you're viewing from the top, from the plan, this you're seeing here becomes this. Now actually I'm supposed to draw this thick line because this is actually the plan. So this should come out thick. Okay, so this pipe is what you're seeing here. So this top here, like I said, 0, that is this top, because when you view from the plan, this is what you'll be seeing here. So this is the 0, so that's 0 1 0 1. I hope that's clear. So the number changes, the numbering changes. This 0 here, but from the plan this becomes 0. That this 0 is the same thing as this one. Okay, so let's move on now. This line has been drawn, so don't forget this is 0 0 1 1. So you are going to match points, and that's all. So let's go with 1. Now remember, this 1 and this 1, they're the same, so I move same as this one. So as I'm moving, wherever I see 1, I will dot. So this is the only place where I'm seeing 1. All right, so 1 will coincide with 1 here, so that's point number 1. Now 0, so wherever I see 0 here, I will mark. So this is line 0. As you're moving up, remember this is it. This is line 0, they are meeting here. This is another point. Continue, another line 0 is here, they are meeting another point. So we have 1 2 3 points. So you're going to join them, and that gives you your what? Curve of what? Intersection. Very simple. All right, then you must draw this line thick as well. Why? Because don't forget, this other pipe is in this form, like this. Okay, so this part here, thick, is what you're seeing here. And also forget that this part is what you're seeing here. All right, so now the next thing to do now is to draw the development. So to draw the development, extend this. So we have drawn, we've succeeded in drawing the plan and the elevation. So let us develop pipe A. This is pipe A and this is pipe B. So to develop it, you align your set square, your ruler, and extend this line with thin lines. So also do the same for the top, but I like to transfer just to be sure that the lines are parallel. Okay, so align and move to the top as well. Thin line. Okay, good. Now align your set square and choose where you want to start your development. So align your set square with a vertical line. Give any space of your choice, distance of your choice. Okay, I would like to start from here and draw a thin line. Okay, so remember this is our seam, so let me call this seam x. Remember this is the seam for this, let me call it y. All right, this is y. Okay, so I'm going to start developing from here, x. So this is what? 0. Don't forget, that's 0 1. The next one will be 1 0 0 1 1 and back to 0. Okay, so we're going to what? Stretch any of these distances. That is 30, I guess. Yes, the square is 30, so stretch 30. And let me adjust this. Good. Stretch 30. So with this 30 you've stretched, or just this length, you needle and step of 4. 1 2 3 and 4. The reason we are stepping up 4 is because the square has 4 equal sides. Okay, so this 0 is this 0 you're seeing here. So this is 1, this is 0, this is 1, and back to 0. All right, so align your set square and transfer lines to 1 all the way to the last 0 here. Okay, so that's it. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to draw lines from here into this development. Okay, so align your set square with this horizontal line here, transfer line. Sorry, let me do that again. Okay, so transfer lines here, draw transfer lines to the center here, and transfer lines to the top, this other 0 here. Okay, so let us draw the development. Now remember, this is where the pipe is making contact with pipe A, pipe B. So don't forget, this 0 you're looking at here is actually this. I told you this one, since we are using here as the same, this is 0 1 1 0 0 1 1 and back to 0 0. So we're going to trace. So let's trace this 0. Remember, this 0 is this one. Okay, so trace this 0. Remember, this is 0 and this is 0. So wherever we see 0 here, we're going to dot. So let's trace the one on the bottom, 0. So we move not this 0 but this 0, so they're intersecting at this point. So we have that point. Remember, all of these are thin lines. Then there's still another 0 on top here. So here, remember, 0 0. So you trace with this 0 here, they're intersecting. That's another point. Okay, so that's it. That's the first point of contact. Now there's another one here. What is that? 1 1. Now don't forget, this one is this one, while this one is this one. All right, I already explained that. So we move. So if you move, you see 1 here. This is 1. So you trace line 1. They're intersecting at this point. Continue. There's another 1 here intersecting. So that's it. So we have 1 2 3 4 points. So you connect them with a thin line, sorry, a thick line. That is the opening. Okay, connect them, thick lines, and that's it. All right, so now you know we're going to draw the outline, thick lines. All right, so now there is one more thing. We need to draw this line thick as well, not this center one, just the one on top here, this and this. Why? If this were to be the pipe, you know, we have developed it now. If you develop it, you open it up, actually you see these lines, this line, this line and this line, you can see that they are visible to you because they are actually edges, you understand? So you also have to draw them thick. So remember, this part has been cut off. All right, is making, that's where the part that is making contact with this pipe. So you draw this line thick, you draw just from here thick, here thick, you draw this one thick. So this is the development of pipe A completed. Now let us develop pipe B. Okay, so to develop pipe B, remember pipe B starts from here and ends here. So we're just going to draw from here to here. We'll draw lines up. So align your ruler, sorry, with this line here. Extend with a thin line. Align your ruler here with this line here. Extend up with a thin line. Then we're definitely going to have to, okay, we can still align. There's no point transferring since there are already reference lines for us to draw with. So extend up. So once again, you stretch this distance of 30. All right, sorry, you can see that. Let me adjust. Okay, so stretch this distance of 30, and before that, get a starting point where you want to start your development. So align your set square with a horizontal line. Draw a first line where you want to start. So I want to start mine here. Give any distance, any space of your choice. Draw a first line. So that's it. So with this, step off 4 equal divisions. So that will give you 1 2 3 and 4. I hope you can see that. No, you can see it. So I'll just adjust. Okay, so we have the fourth one here. All right, so we'll transfer lines to all the points, thin lines. So align your set square with a horizontal. Transfer lines here. Okay, so that's it. Transfer lines there. So once again, this is 0. Don't forget, this is 1 and this is what, 0. So this is the same, 0. So you start with 0. Okay, 1 1 0 0. Hope you can see that. And 1 1 and back to 0 again, 0, and makes it 4. Okay, so now let's trace. Now this is line 0, this is line 1, and this is line Sorry, you can see that. Let me adjust. Okay, this is line 0. This point here 0. This is 1. Sorry, this is 0 again, and this is 1. So you intersect them here. Now don't forget this 0 here. This one is this 0. This one is this one. This 0 is this 0. This one is this one, and back to this 0. So this 0 and this 0 here, they are for what? This and this. So we go. So this is it. Line 0, they will intersect here. All right. The next one is what? Line 1. Or let's finish all the 0. So this is 0 there. So still on 0 again. That's this line 0. Don't forget. This is another 0 here. And back. That's what I just did now. Is this 0 is what I'm intersecting with. And back to 0 again, which is the last one. This is 0. Then 1, line 1. So wherever you see 1, you dot. So line 1 and 1 intersect. Keep moving. Line 1 and 1 intersect. So there you have it. Now what you have to do now is join. Now you don't join with curves. You join. I forgot to mention that earlier. You only use curve for cones and cylinders. All right. That's where you apply curve, because their bodies are actually what? Round. Okay. Their bodies are round, and that's why you use curve. But for example, square prisms like this, you use straight lines, because the bodies are straight, they are flat. All right, so keep drawing and complete the entire development of B. So that's it. Now one more thing, like I told you, these edges must be what? Thick lines. Thick line and thick line. So that is what? B. Development of B. This is development of A. So remember, this is the curve of intersection. This here. So it's a curve of, or if you like, you can call it line. It's not a curve now. Sorry about that. So this is actually line of intersection, because it's not a curve. So line of intersection. That's it. It's our line of intersection. Okay, so that's how to develop a pipe, or two pipes that are equal in what? In their squareness. Okay, in this form. So thank you for watching this video. I need you to hit the like buttons, and also subscribe to this channel if you haven't done that. Now my next upload will be two equal pipes inclined this time around now, all right, and not 90 degrees like this one. That will be my next upload. Thank you very much, and do have a wonderful day.